All right. Well, happy March. How'd everybody feel about February? Good?
Yeah.
Really great month. I'm really, really proud of everybody. Like, it was a great month. Um, Especially for all the new coaches that we had on the team, not only on the team, but stepping up in Team Cup, which I thought was really cool. So, and I also think that it shows what can be done, you know? So I want to share my screen here for a second and just show you guys. I am getting so many messages. I'm really sorry. You're going to hear just ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
And I don't know how to turn them off. But look at this. Look at this board this month for last month. So Liza freaking Polster with 20, Success Club 20.
Uh-huh.
I got 20?
You got 20. I know you said 18, and then I'm looking through the office last night, and I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Awesome.
What?
Hey, I beat it. That was my highest month.
It was?
Whoa.
I had 2 18s, I think. And yay.
That's so, you might want to go and see who those last 2 points were from.
Yeah.
Could be a lead. You never know. And then Kelsey Rogers had her best month ever with Success Club 12, which is awesome. So she beat her best. So our 2 top coaches for the month both beat their best, which is amazing. I'm super proud of you guys. And then Jenny, you hit Success Club 8.
Yeah.
In your first month.
Yeah, I wanted more. That's okay.
Okay, well, good. Now you have something to work towards in March, but 8 is huge.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Awesome. I mean, just hitting Success Club, a lot of people don't. So
Yeah, super proud.
Mm-hmm.
Super proud.
Thank you.
I ended with 6 in my business center, 2 in my husband's, and 4 coaches.
Awesome.
Wow.
No, 5. Yeah. And then we also have Mary Beth with Success Club 2 and Ginger Schwartzbeck with Success Club 2. And for Ginger, that was her first challenger who also was a coach. So super exciting. I just think it's really cool. And I love watching, this board sort of change month after month and new faces and new names on there. So it's super exciting. I say super way too much.
That's great.
Not yelling. He's like, Lindsay, say super all the time. Okay, so we have before I get in, I'll do news first. That'll just be easier. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, I didn't know this, but it was just announced today that they are going to extend the $20 off of the Bar Blend challenge packs and completion packs for this month. So again, for this month, it'll be $20 off, which is awesome. And for those of you who are, working towards helping people, I've been giving everybody the Bar Blend challenge pack.
Yeah.
Because it really is the best deal. And not only that, but even if you don't plan on doing the program, those inspiration cards are really great.
Are they?
Hi, Kels. Hi, Rory. Yeah, they're really great just to look at. Whether you're doing the program or not, you can use them. So anyway, $20 off still for challenge packs and completion packs for Bar Blend this month.
So all of the month of March?
It looks that way. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, through March. What else? $170, guys, is the Coach Summit ticket. I'm trying to see if it says for the month of March, it's $170 unless you earn it, which Jenny is on her way. You earn it by getting Success Club in 3 months out of your first 6 months as a coach. Other than that, it's
I'm not going to pay. I'm going to make it.
Yeah, you're totally not going to pay. You're going to make it.
Yeah.
They're also doing Summit Travel Cash promotion, which I have not heard of before. So either they haven't done it before or I just didn't know about it. But if you are a lifetime diamond or below, you can earn $200 to offset your Summit travel expenses. And for some of us, we have to fly, and even driving can be expensive. So to earn the cash, you have to purchase or earn your ticket to Coach Summit no later than March 31st of 2020. Well, that's okay. You have to be a lifetime diamond coach rank or lower at the time of your ticket purchase, and you have to qualify for Success Club 10 during the months of March, April, and May. And then obviously you have to attend Coach Summit. If you want to learn more about this, it's FAQ 9269, or you can just search FAQs for Summit Travel Cash Promotion and you'll find it there. But that's really, really great. And then there's one person on this call going to the 2020 Success Club trip, Liza Beth. You can earn the opportunity to strike a pose with your favorite super trainer. Let's see, what's it say? Joel Freeman, Megan Davies, Elise Jones.
This is like impossible. I read this last night. Sorry, keep reading.
Impossible, shut your mouth. 20 Success Club points or more in your first 15 days of March. Okay, let's just talk about this for a second. You just got Success Club 20, or Liza. I'm looking at Elise's, whatever her last name is on the trainer girl. You just earned Success Club 20 for the month of February. Yes, it was all month. It does not mean that you cannot do it in 15 days. It does not mean you cannot do it in 15 days. Just saying. So, Miss Negative Nancy over there.
Liza, basically don't go to work for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll just take some doc days.
Yep.
You can do it. You can totally do it. And going into that, we can do it with leveraging the 10 rounds. Hey, Ginger, with leveraging the 10 rounds launch. I finally watched the 10 rounds video. Have you guys seen it?
No, I need to, no.
Okay. Oh shoot, I just almost stopped recording here. Where did I just push? Twitter. Oh my God, can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Here we go. All right. Hold please. I'm going to bring it up so that you can see it because it looks pretty cool. All right. I'm going to share my screen again. And I learned how to do this on my phone. Look at that. You guys can see my phone.
Wow.
I know. Isn't that so cool? I'm feeling very fancy. And my daughter's little friend selfie up there. Look at that. Because that's how old they're getting. So let's see. Oh, you can't hear it. Hold on. Why can't you hear it?
Oh.
Ah, shnikey balls. Hold on. It looks really, really good, you guys. It looks really good. And if you like things that are, you know, mixed martial arts inspired, which I do, then you'll like it. All right, let's see if this works.
This program has been years in the making. It's all coming together. It's going to be something that people are going to love. I cannot wait to show you this and get to work on it.
All right, bro, let's go. Let's work on that core, get the body engaged. Let's go get some rounds, bro.
Sorry, this is made for Instagram stories, so it's a little, they're already cut.
This is boxing. It's all about your strength, stamina, and your speed. I done watched people and all they did was shadow box, and they cut them right off. And you adding weights to this?
On the other 2 days, we're going to be lifting lower body and upper body, full muscular endurance strength training.
Come on, man. It's a knockout program. People gonna love 10 rounds, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, bro, let me get your ass back to work, man. Come on, bro.
I think it looks really cute, and I could look at it all day long. So, there's that. So anyway, we can start sharing about that. This program is going to be, I think, a game changer for the ladies and for the guys. Even though I don't really do much with the men, but Who doesn't love looking at Joel Freeman? I mean, I do. He's cute. He's
Oh,
quirky,
yeah.
and his workouts are really great. So I have a 10 rounds launch group that is open. It's a sneak peek. Team Perseverance is also doing one. Shannon Larice, who is one of our upline coaches, is running that one. But I have chosen to do it ourselves, and it's using the existing group that we did the bar blend one in. So there's already some people in there, and I just feel like it's really important for our people to see our faces. So that's why I'm doing it that way. And I'm going to keep you guys posted. All the content is already in there. I will link that group in our Team Fearless page. Yeah.
The only thing that I didn't see were completion packs. Can you put those in or no?
I'm sure I could. I'll ask Tim to do it because he set up the whole thing for me. So let me make a note. 10 rounds, no completion packs. Thank you. And I will be working on that probably tomorrow on that whole group, and I'll keep you guys updated. But that's going to be a really great place for us all to plug our people into. I will have prizes for those who end up signing up. And it's just going to be great. So like the 10 rounds prep calendar is up, and I know that they've got some, and I'll post, that's actually in the group, but I can post that elsewhere as well. So we can start doing some of the preps up until the release of the program, and start sharing that with people. And then once they release the free workout, we'll put that in that group too, so that people can try to do it. But I'll keep you guys updated as that goes. But the group is up and ready. So if you have people that are interested, I will link that to our Team Fearless page, and then you guys can get in there. Okay, so I want to do just a little mini session on conversations with people, and having conversations. What happens when we get stuck? Sort of how do we navigate the crazy world of talking to strange people, right? Or to strangers. So a lot of times, after you send the invite, you'll either get ghosted, or they're like, nope, want nothing to do with that, or they say yes. And all three of those things happen, and you're like, what do I do now? Right? Like all of us are just like, I have no clue what to do. I was going to show you some of my conversations, but I was going through them, and I'm like, I use voice messaging so much that it's almost pointless to show you, because then I'd have to sit there and play you all these voice messages, and it would be really annoying. I highly recommend using voice messaging though, because I feel like we can write things. It's the same thing with text messages, right? You send a text message and it might not sound how you mean it to say. And I feel like when they hear your voice, it's like that real person who cares about them, as opposed to just you, the person behind a computer typing. So I think one of the things that I hear the most is, well, they just want to know about the price, right? Like they always say, yeah, I'm interested. How much is it? And you don't ever want to give them a price right away. And it's not because it's a bad price. It's not because it's too much. It's a freaking amazing price. But they just want to know how much it costs, because that's going to determine whether or not they're going to do it. They haven't explored with you their reasons for wanting to do it. Like there has to be something that means something to them about why they want to lose the weight, or why they want to join something like this. I am actually going to show you one person's conversation here. Hold on. I think she was like one of the only people that were like, oh, that's it. That's really not bad at all. So let me share. And it's going to be on my phone. Okay. Can you guys see that? I know let me see if I can close all this stuff. Holy moly. Okay, don't pay attention to any of that. Is that big enough? Can you guys see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So I reached out to this girl in 2017. Okay. And it was and this is when I still was exploring how the hell I'm supposed to send messages to people. But, I found her probably through a friend of somebody that lives in the town that I currently live in. And I just asked her if she's ever come into the pub that I work at, because that's usually where I recognize people, which is true. And so, just sort of the small talk for a little bit. Just talked about, you know, where she's been, just nothing major, just getting to know her a little bit. She found out she's a teacher, that she teaches 2nd grade. And then let's see, that was January 20th of 2017. And then the very next month in February is when I invited her. And I actually really hate this invite, but it was 3 years ago and this is what I used. I talked way too much, you know, I think, like I didn't need to, it's almost like I went into details here that I didn't need to do. We have a private Facebook group, like they don't need to know any of that in an invite, but whatever. She said, sounds awesome, I'd be interested. Fab. I don't even use that anymore. And then I ask her these questions. What are your goals? And this is kind of deep, and I actually still use something very similar to this, but I stop it at, what are your goals? I don't ask what their current fitness routine. I don't ask any of these following questions. But I just want you to see kind of what can be too much and overwhelming. And she didn't answer me, right? And I think it's because it was too much. I need to just to stick with, what are your goals? Everything else was just unnecessary. And then I invited her to my next group in March. She ghosted me. And then it looks like she voted on one of my polls in April. So here we're already 4 months into checking in with this girl. And then she says, yes, I want some more info. And then I said, you know, can you fill out my form? She said, yes. She filled it out. And then again, I'd love to learn more about your goals. Nothing. Later on that month, wanted to check back in with you. And then she's like, you know, sorry. Just kind of talked about how she was busy. And then she answers my question about her weight, or her goals, which had to do with her weight. And then we just talked about consistency and kind of asked her, you know, what kind of, how many minutes of workouts, like just more questions, just probing. And then let's see, where does it go from there? So she told me she doesn't have a lot of time. So I told her 30 minutes. And then of course we're talking about school again. And then I sent her a few videos on workouts that were around her range for time. And guys, these are the only videos I ever send that are Beachbody related. I know that David, our upline, sends the "Have you ever felt like this" video. I think they're awful. I want to get to know my people personally. I don't want to put ideas in their head. And I feel like sometimes those videos are like putting things into their head because that's what other people are feeling. You know what I mean? And I think that they're salesy, and this is just me personally. I hate them. So the only videos I ever send people are for workout samples. That's it. And then she said she likes the 80-day obsession. And here's where she asks about a week later, what does it typically cost? And then I felt okay giving her the breakdown of that because I'd already talked to her for almost 2 weeks about her goals. So I felt fine giving her this breakdown of what a challenge pack includes. And at 180, which is what it was for the 80-day obsession, she's like, that's not bad at all. Actually thought it would be higher. People don't ever say that to me. Very rarely do they say that. But I think it's because so much time was spent talking about what she wanted and the change that she needed, that she saw the value. Whereas if I had just gone into the price right away and hadn't talked about her goals and all of that, she would have probably thought differently about the price because her goals were not established. You know what I mean? We hadn't found that reason for her to do it yet. And then let's see. Oh, well then she ghosted me, and which happens a lot. So in June, checking in again, the beginning of June, middle of June, August, ghost. And then middle of August, how much is registration? Clearly she forgot about the 180 being a great price months ago. But then we do it again. And I talked about, I know you were thinking about the 80-day obsession before. And it was actually discounted that time. And then she finally says, okay, sign me up. Let's see. Told her about Challenge Pack again. Yep. And then I asked her if she wants to do Coach or Challenger, which I send this to every single person, everybody.
Okay.
Let's see. We're still talking about methodology. Haven't blah blah blah. Huh?
Can you send the coach thing to our February coach group for the new
Uh-huh.
ladies?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. And then she finally enrolled in August. So you guys, that was 8 months of
Woo!
talking to this girl. That's a long time. But it's the consistency, right? Every single month I checked in with her, whether she ghosted me or not. I checked in with her. So don't be discouraged. Some take this long, some take longer. I've had people that have taken years, literally years. And then others are like, let's do it. I'm in like right away. Let's go. It's all about really finding that why for them. It's really, really important to really dig deep. I call it sometimes peeling away the layers of an onion. I don't know why an onion, but but really just like, I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, well, why do you want to lose 10 pounds? Oh, because I don't know, I want to feel comfortable again. Okay, well, what about that 10 pounds is going to make you feel comfortable again? And then they'll say, well, I just, I don't like not being able to wear anything in my closet. So if you could look in a mirror and that 10 pounds was gone and you were able to put on whatever you wanted in your closet, how would you feel? And then they're going to say, I would, however they would feel. So you just always want to keep digging, because it's always more than a number, and it's always more than that initial answer. Like if they just want to say, I want to feel confident. Well, why do you want to feel confident? Why don't you feel confident now? It's okay to ask those questions, because sometimes they don't even realize why they really want it. They just think, well, 10 pounds sounds like a good number, and it's not a good number. It doesn't mean anything. So sometimes by you asking those questions and keep digging and keep peeling away those layers, they then start to realize, oh shit, like this is really why I want this. And they might never have realized it before. And it's pretty incredible, I think. So I would like to hear, because I could go through messages all day long, but it would take forever and ever and ever. What questions do you guys have? Like, where do you guys get stuck? And just saying, I get stuck all the time still, because what worked for me 3 years ago doesn't work for me anymore, because it's not who I am anymore. So just know that it's okay. It's okay for you to feel one way and have something work, and then next month it doesn't work for you anymore, because you're changing too. Not only as a person, but you're changing as a coach. You're changing because your goals are changing. So, but yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys what objections you get, and kind of where you get stuck in your conversations. Or maybe you're not getting stuck, and in that case, you need to show us your conversations, because we can learn from you. I know I always get stuck when they're just like, well, how much is it? Or I don't need that. Mm-hmm. And I get stuck a lot when they're like, I just want to do the workouts. I don't want to do anything else. Because
yeah, I've had a few just say, no, I'm not interested.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kind of let that, and then I just record it in my notebook.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of let that be, because they're like, no, I'm not interested. So, okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we get a lot of times either ghosted or no, I'm not interested. So with that, no, I'm not interested, do you ever respond? I do. I don't know if I
respond all the time.
Okay, so like I respond and I just say thanks for letting me know, and then I ask them like, is it just not the right time, or is this not your thing? Like it's totally cool if it's not your thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll be like, well, it's just not the right time, and then like I know, all right, I'm following up soon or whatever. But some people, like, it's just not for them at all. I'll still follow up, and then in my follow-up, I know that you told me that, this doesn't interest you at all, but I just wanted to ask one more time just in case things have changed.
Yeah.
Another good thing to do when they say they're not interested is I always say, regardless, thank you so much for the support, because
Yeah.
as a mom and a woman, we need that. They still go on my list, and it's a little bit easier with Instagram. Jenny, I know that you're not the Instagram girl yet,
What?
but you can still do this with Facebook. Go to their page and comment on their, like, still engage with them. Your next conversation with them, follow up, doesn't have to be about Beachbody. Your next follow up could be, I just saw that you went on like this most amazing vacation. How was it? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be anything to do with this. And that's still a follow up. You're still connecting. You're still showing them that you're paying attention, that you're a person who cares about them, not just getting them to, buy something. So make sure to really keep checking with those people. Yeah. What else?
I think the thing I keep falling into, people don't like the Shakeology. And like, I try and tell them, well, we can like work on this. It's not like you have to make it this way and this is the consistency, flavor, texture. But they just don't even want to hear it. They shut down.
I know.
And
And you're going to get that every day. Every day. I was that person. I told my coach that because I remember I used to do Slim Fast. Do you guys remember that? It was so disgusting.
I never tried.
Like, I can remember stirring it in like my water and drinking chunks. It was so gross. And so that's what I thought all shakes were like. And I remember telling my coach, she's like, well, Lindsay, just give me 30 days. And if you don't like it, you can get your money back. And I said, even if I finish it? And she's like, yep. And I said, okay, well, that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to get my money back. And I never ended up getting my money back. And I actually hated it for the first 2 weeks because I literally dumped a scoop in water and shook it. And it was disgusting.
Yeah.
So, but that was 5 years ago. Now there's like so many amazing recipes and treats. Gosh, Liza makes these peanut butter chocolate Reese's things, which are incredible. I know Bethany makes ice cream with it. Mary Beth makes these smoothie bowls, which I made the other day. They're amazing. But you're going to get those, Ginger, every day. And what I would always say is, listen, you didn't really have that. You kind of liked it right away. I was going to say.
And my response is kind of, I really doubt that there is a pickier eater than me, like, especially with my texture. Like, I don't eat a whole lot. Like, my diet, I don't get what I need because I'm so.
You need to live on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I know. Listen, like
live.
Not for me. I have not had soda since June. None. And that's all I lived on.
I know, you really did. You'd see her at school with her bottle of Mountain Dew.
I know, it's so awful now to think, like, I used to put that junk in my body.
I know.
But yeah, people, and I'm like, look, I'm the pickiest eater, and I think this stuff is delicious. Like, I'm happy with milk, and I'm starting to get a little bored of it. But I mean, the taste wise, it's delicious. Milk and a scoop of vanilla, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
But, like, people they won't take that as an answer.
Well,
forget about the 100% back though, or getting your money back.
Yeah, 30, and that's what I would say is just, give me 30 days, and if you don't like it, get your money back. Like, how cool is that? Because you really do. It's actually pretty simple. You just send the bag back and you get your shit back. Like, it's super easy. But also tell them, because you can talk to them about taste all you want, right? But they're not tasting it. But talk about what it's done for your body. Like, how does it make you feel? Talk about the fact that you used to drink soda all the time and you're not doing that anymore. Look how big Isaac's getting.
He's bigger than I am.
Can't even. He looks like a man now.
And I'm like almost 6 foot myself. I can't believe.
Look at him back there. He's talking about me.
He's been looking at all y'all like over here in the corner. I'm like, please.
You're so funny. But yeah, just talk to them about, what it's doing for you. And I always tell people too, I'm not trying to sell you on this. Like, I was the biggest skeptic too. But I always say, how, you know, I'll kind of revisit their goals again. Like you said, this is what you wanted. So why not just go all in? What do you have to lose? If you don't like it and nothing works, send it back, get your money back, we're done.
Yeah.
You know?
My sister's, I'm trying to do, and she's another Shakeology. Oh, I tried that. I asked her, I was like, how do you make it? Like, how do you make it? She said, well, I just put it in with water. I was like, no freaking wonder. Like,
Yeah.
I would say that's gross too. And I love this stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of, and she's thinking about it now, because I told her we have so many recipes, you don't have to do it in a drink. You could make the bubbles, or you could just add it to oatmeal, or we could like, figure this stuff out here.
There's desserts, there's all sorts of things you can do with it. And just remember too, if they don't want to do Shakeology, they can always do the performance line. They can do the pre and post workout.
Yeah, and I did talk to her about that, because she's tried the Ideal Protein, and she's tried a couple other things. And when I was there this weekend, like she brings out like 5 different boxes of like all these supplements, and I'm like, okay, like we have natural stuff over here. Like I don't know what this junk is that you're taking.
Yeah, it's hard. People think that it's just another protein shake, and it's not. But when you have questions, like if you do get those objections or people are saying that, just post it in the group and we'll all kind of help you concoct something to send back to them.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anybody else? No? Liza, you good? Kelsey, you good? Yeah.
Something that I've been doing for a while now is when I'm having conversations with people, like after we've talked goals and I've shared a little bit about what everything all entails, I show little video clips. So I show them what Beachbody On Demand looks like, looking at all the different programs. Then I go into 21 Day Fix and I explain like the calculation, and you're put into a plan, and then I show them the food list, and then I show them our gym and what that looks like. And this is like a minute-long video. Like it's short, but it just gives them a visual of what I've been talking about, and I think that's been super helpful.
I've been sending, I think I sent you, right, Ginger, the one that I made?
Of what?
Of the video of like, same thing that Liza just talked about. It's like 6.5 minutes or something like that.
Oh, I'm not sure I've gotten that one.
I'm not sure if I didn't, but yeah, it's a really great way. And it's the same thing. It kind of just shows Beachbody On Demand. It shows the nutrition aspect, where to find things, the workouts, the gym, all of it. Yeah, I think that's really helpful.
Join the gym. I think I have seen it, because I used it, I think, for the one lady.
You did. Yep.
She's ghosted me. I gave her the one who did the trial.
Yeah.
She did it. I checked back in. She's like, honestly, I haven't done one since the other day because I've been so sore I can't move. And so I gave her a couple days and like messaged her again. Hey, how's it going? Have you been able to check it? Like check another one. And she's just not replying. And she doesn't put anything on her Facebook for me to like say, oh, cool, like nice trip, or it. Like, I don't know how else to connect. Yeah. And her and we don't cross paths. She was kind of a friend of a guy I used to date. And she reached out, like we were still friends on Facebook, and reached out to me. I don't know how else to connect with her to.
It's okay. I would just check in a month.
Okay.
Just wait a month and just check in, see how she's doing.
For sure she would do it, because she reached out to me and was like, I need a change. Yeah. I want to do this.
You're going to have it day in and day out. That's why it's just having as many conversations with people as you possibly can, because you're going to get ghosted a lot. Okay. But just remember, it's never about you. It's about them.
Yeah. And I try and remember that, because
when you
first started talking to me, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. And then like this was years ago. Now this time when I come to you and said, I just want to do the shake, you're like, oh, we'll try this. I'm just, okay, just sign me up for whatever and just let me know. I wish everyone was as easy as me as the second time.
I do too. I do too. Like 1 in every 300 are like you.
I don't even remember anything you sent me. I was just like, you said about the DJ, and I was like, she knows me. She knows this is going to work for me. Then I trust you.
That's so funny. You're so funny. And now look.
Oh, I know. And
now look. And look at the before and afters.
I was just telling just everyone I talk to now, I'm like, look, like everyone's, I'm hard, this won't, that 2190 thing I put on, like, I'm totally with that now. That morning meltdown, getting me, I love that program because it really made, my goal was 100 workouts. And I really didn't think maybe I'd do anything after that. But once you like start living that way, like I can't live without my workouts. Like I cancel plans usually. Like there are, like at Christmas time, I gave myself a break because I went so hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, like I don't want to break. Like let's cancel other plans to make sure this works.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I
So
know.
just get people to that point.
I know it's hard, but the more you show up, and you have been, just keep showing up, and people are going to see that, and
Yeah.
they're going to be like, "Holy crap! Well, she's doing it, so maybe I can too." Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I wanted to keep this super short tonight, but as far as messages go and objections go, you're going to hear them day in and day out. So really utilize both our team page if you feel like putting stuff there, or our message threads, so that, especially the message threads, because I feel like there's so many people in there that somebody is going to respond right away. So I think that's a really good place. Oh, Jenny's computer died. I think that's a really good place for questions. And the same thing, like if you have a question, you're definitely not the only one that does. Somebody else in that group wants to, might be thinking the same thing. So, and then it's a place where we can all go back and look at whatever.
Now, did anyone else catch the National Wake Up Call today?
I didn't. I always listen to them on Tuesday, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, that lady, I cannot wait to get that book. She wrote a book called Ask for More, 10 Questions to Negotiate Anything.
Oh.
Like, and now it's really got me thinking, like, I think we're go to the library and find all books on negotiating, because that's really like what we're like, people who are negotiating wars might have a little bit easier time than we do here.
I know sometimes. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear it tomorrow. I know Kristen and David were saying it was really good too. So
Yeah,
I listen on Tuesday mornings in the shower. So before we meet tomorrow, Ginger, I'll have listened to it. Cool. All right, ladies. If we don't have anything else, I'm going to hop off. And if you haven't sent out follow-ups and invites and planted seeds tonight, you still have time to do it. Go connect with lots of people. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending your Monday night with us.
Bye.
Nice.
Good night.